Alright, this is going to be my first video here. I'm working on my S15. I got a wide body kit. I got 55mm rear and 50mm fronts. I also got the Super Diff kit to go with it. That's front and rear, and the sides are over there. I got a roof spoiler, I got a trunk spoiler, and I got these 50/50 tails I'm going to be putting in today. These are LED 50/50s. They come with the bulbs for turn signals there. That's just, because they're clear, you need those bulbs in there to be legal, rather than having the OEM orange on the housing. We're going to start with taking apart the trunk interior. To do the tails, we got to take out this plastic piece here, and then we got to get inside here and take out some more pins that are along the carpeting as well to remove the carpet. I put in these ones, aftermarket ones, because I don't like those screwdriver ones that are really hard to get out. So I'm going to be removing those real quick, and then once I get those removed, I'll be getting back on here. Okay, on the left side, the passenger side, you can see that I got the carpet pulled out and away. I didn't try taking out too much. I didn't want to get into removing everything, because it is a pain to get it all fitted back in there perfect. We got a few bolts to take out, well, nuts actually, for the tail lamps. Let me get a flashlight, hang on. Okay, now that you can see, because my handy dandy Harbor Freight light, there are a couple nuts up in here, the really small ones. So you got this one. Of course, you have your harness coming down here. And then we'll remove those, and then we got some of these other ones up in the holes here. You can see, sort of, not really focusing, but yeah, there's a couple other ones up top. There's only a few per side. You can always look at the aftermarket ones and see how many you're looking for. So it's only like 4 of them, actually. So there we go. So 4 of them, 2 on each side, 2 on the outer and 2 on the inner. Then of course, if they're going to be anything like S14 tails, they're going to be glued in there pretty good with this like tar sort of stuff. So let me get those unbolted, and then we'll see if they pull out or if they're going to be super difficult. Okay, just for your reference, those are 8mm nuts that are on these. I was missing actually one on mine. The one towards the bottom on the back. So I got those out. They're down there. I just used my handy dandy screwdriver with the actual head on it. So let's see if these just pull out or how these work. Yeah, so they're nothing like S14. They don't have any kind of really gooey, sticky, tarry stuff in there. All it has is some padding in there, I guess, to keep it waterproof. Of course, around the nuts there are a little bit of stuff on these two. Those two bolts have a little bit of stuff around them, but other than that, it's pretty clean, pretty easy to pull out. I guess the grommet's coming out a little bit there, so I gotta make sure it tucks back in. Let me get the other one, see how it plugs in, and then go from there on that. Okay, so I got the wire in here. This one just took the orange bulb, plugged in for a turn signal. This one had the actual LED plug into the socket. I shoved it all in there and put that on there so it's waterproof. I'm going to do the same to that one as well. That goes into the socket for it. I got to take that bulb out and put it in. And then this last one was for my reverse, which is just a normal bulb that went in. Everything went in pretty smooth, pretty easy. Let's see what happens. These are just going to unplug. There's a bulb down there. And then it was kind of hard on that first one. This one might go a little bit easier. But all you do is pretty much plug it in like a bulb, except you're plugging this into the socket. So it's just going to go together. Like I said, the first one was kind of difficult. This one seems like it might be as well. Let me see if I can get it. Take this one and that one, try to put them together. If they don't want to really go together, try maybe opposite way. So yeah, they're a little difficult. So I'm just going to go that way again and sort of force it in so it's together. And then after that's together, I tuck the actual harness into the housing all the way until I can get the actual fitting in there and turn it so it's sealed. Alright, let's put this in and see how it looks. Okay, it's not staying in 100%. I gotta put some bolts in there or whatnot. So, let's see if my battery's dead again. And it looks like it is. Give me 1 second, get the jump pack. Alright, jump pack's on. Let's see what happens here. Alright, lights are on. Tails. And I'm guessing when you hit the brakes, it's going to end up putting the rest of the LED on. Try to turn some. Save this for me. Alright, so that's working as it should. Alright. Let's bolt it in and see how it looks. Okay, I was wrong about the half and half. My one LED socket wasn't plugged in completely, I guess. It wasn't making good conductivity, so make sure you plug them in correctly. You'll have 2 LED sockets that take place of 2 bulbs, one for this side and one for that side, and then of course, like I said, the reverse, and then your turn signal. After you're done, you should have 3 normal bulbs, because those are 2 LEDs, and then 1 for a turn signal that they give you. So that's what you end up with. That's what we're looking at. So if you go side to side, the difference in these, I'd say they're a little bit better. So let me go ahead and get the other one installed, and it's of course same way, no difference. It's just going to be on the right side instead of on left. So we're going to get this one apart on this side. I'll put that trim back together on that side too. Just to let you know I said I was missing a nut on one of these. This one was there, but this one down here was missing. But I went and got one out of my little drawer up there from parts from this car, and I found a little one, so I put it in there, so they're in there. And then in the back here I got those 2 in there. Whenever you're tightening it, you want to do top and bottom, of course, little by little. You'll notice that, like for instance, I tightened up the bottom one real tight, and then the top one became loose, so then I tightened up the top one. So just retorque everything, go over it, make sure it's good. Alright, so I'm going to start on this other side, and give me a few minutes here to get this apart. In case you're wondering why this is apart, you got 2 big black ones, a brown one, and that one. So, just to let you know, the brown one's going to be your turn signal. The rest of them, of course, self-explanatory. The small one, reverse. The 2 bigger black ones are going to be your LED, which are normal brake lights and parking lights, whenever you have your headlights on. So I'm going to throw that back in. I just wanted to make sure you were aware of that. And then we'll see how they look together. Alright, got both sides in, trunk down. Both are working pretty good. So here's what they look like. And I had this car for about going on 5 years now. I bought it as a rolling shell, put the SR back in it out of a friend's car, and like I said, I'm going to turbo it. I really wanted to keep it original, keep it clean, because it is clean. But the more I go on with time, the more I want to make it how I want it. So I expect to do more videos about it as I upgrade little by little. Next is probably just going to be the steering wheel. Also the factory steering wheel. Put probably this one in it over here that I have behind these wheels. So that Grip Royal wooden one, at least for now. Just throw that in there since I have it sitting around as spare, and see how that is. In the meantime, start doing body work on it, get the fenders going, get the over fenders going, get the kit ready. Of course it's red, it came off a friend's car, off his S15 over towards Philly. Like I said, I had this car for a while here in the States, just gonna make it how I want it now, and hopefully I'll see you in the future with more videos to come. Keep you posted. Have a good day.